What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572. Return chance. Today is March 14th, 2025. And we're going to hop on and do a market watch. We're going to be starting off with day one of Maze of Masters. We finally have pre-sales out the way, so now we could see what prices are settling down to. Looks like the collector's rare 7 Tachyon is sitting at $118 market price. Silent Magician, this is the quarter century secret rare, sitting at market price $83. We have 7 Tachyon secret rare. Looks like it's around $66-ish. I kind of expected this card to be a little bit higher, but we'll see what happens throughout the week. Maybe it comes down in price, maybe it'll go up. But yeah, it looks like we have our cheapest listing at $60, and then they go up to $67. On the first page, we have 63 listings. Let me know down below if you guys think it's going to come down or continue to go up in price. I'm pretty sure if Bonfire gets limited on our upcoming ban list, which I feel like is gonna be this weekend. I feel like Konami's gonna drop it during the Team YCS we have going on in Vegas, because they tend to do that. They dropped it at like times when we have like events going on before. We have number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. This is another quarter century at $65-ish. We have Mochami Perulia. Looks like it's around $54 for the collector rare. Atlantean Heavy Infantry collector rare $52. Trickstar Aqua Angel at like $50-ish. I think we have cheapest listing at $35-ish. Actually, we have this at $38. So I honestly think this might come down. I don't really see too many people picking this card up unless there's more Marinces players out there that enjoy playing the strategy. I'm hoping this comes down to like $25-ish or something. X-Frost Cannon collector's rare $28. Merciless Scorpion of Serket collector's rare at $32. Treasures of Kings, looks like we have it around $30-ish. Galaxy S Tachyon Primal, $28-ish for collector rare. The Man with the Mark, I think this is the new Odeon card that comes in the set. $32-ish. The Winged Dragon of Ra, Immortal Phoenix collector rare $27. Anubis the Last Judge, $27. Divine, get rid of this. Divine Golden Shadow Dragon Dragluxion collector's rare. This is around $28-ish. Union Controller collector's rare $28-ish. Mochami Perulia sitting around $25 is for the ultra rare. And then we have Embodiment of Apophis collector's rare around $13-ish. Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal actually we have $4. That's Korean, never mind. We have them at $10. $9.45, $9.49, $9.63. And then we go on, let's see. Treasures of Kings, the secret rare. Looks like it's around like $10-ish. Schwarzschild Infinity Dragon, around, I want to say like $8.72, $9-ish. The Man with the Mark, $7.82, $8-ish. Singularity Fiend, looks like it's around $8-ish as well. I don't like that we don't have pictures for this. We should have pictures coming out probably by Monday when more people start opening the set. The set settles down. We'll probably have more listings on the market too. But I think a lot of these prices are going to drop down. Trickstar Aqua Angel sitting at around like $5.96. I'm hoping it drops down to under $5 because I'm going to pick up probably a playset of this because I play Marinces and I want to test this card out. It's really good. That's what I'm most excited for from this set. Union Activation, $6-ish. Apophis of Serpent, $5. X-Cross Cannon, $5. Merciless Scorpion Circuit, $42. Ancient Gear Statue, $4.45. Actually, we have some Ancient Gear cards going up, which I forgot to. We'll probably take a look at it right after we finish looking at Maze of Master, because I don't want to forget about it. Exceed Hyper Dragon, $4-ish. The Duke of Demise, $4. Anubis the Last Judge, $4. Divine Dragon, Shadow Dragon, Dragluxion, $3. Unit Controller, $3. Verdict of Anubis, $2-ish. Rank Up Magic Argent Chaos Force, 36 cents. It looks like everything else from the set is gonna be under $1. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the Maze of Masters set. What are you guys most excited for? We do have some Sword Soul Gladiator Beast reprint in here, so that's pretty cool. I know my friend wanted to get back into dueling and is excited about picking up some Gladiator Beast cards along with the new support that came out in I think the last set. So he's really excited to play that. So this will make it easier for him to come back into the game because it's gonna be cheaper to build. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys pulled from the set. What are you guys most excited for? What do you think is gonna come up? What do you think is gonna come down? We'll check back on this on Monday when we have more listings and prices have settled down more. But yeah, that's day one for you for Maze of Masters. Next, actually, we said we're gonna take a look at the Ancient Gear. There's an Ancient Gear card I want to take a look at. Gear, Yu-Gi-Oh. So the Ancient Gear I want to take a look at. Where are you at? We do have some of these other ones going up in price. Like this one's at 17 listing. Ancient Gear and Megatal Golem. There was another one specifically that I wanted to take a look at. So we have Ancient Gear Fusions at 22 listings. Ultra Rares, 749. We have Secret Rares right here at like $5-ish. 34 listings. And oh, this is the one. Ancient Gear Wyvern, the common from Legendary Duelist Season 1 is only at 11 listings. I actually sold one of these yesterday for like around $7 to $8. And I am going to post a couple more, but it looks like we have listings starting at $561, $443, and then going up to $9 and $10. So we do have some big walls right here at 195 copies and 199. So it's going to take a while for that to break, but I guess you could come and undercut if you just want to get a quick sell and sell it off. But yeah, it's crazy that this common right here is at that price point. It does have a super rare from a structured deck Machine Reactor. I think I have one of these structured decks laying around. But yeah, this is at 7 listings and this one is at 447. So we have one copy here. So if you're watching this market watch, you could come pick up this copy right here for like $5-ish. Is the seller online? Seller is online, so you could go pick that one up if you guys want. But then after that, we go up to $8, $12, and then $20. But yeah, technically that's the highest rarity. The only other one available is gonna be common. I think it's going up because of the new Ancient Gear statue card that's coming out in Maze of Master. So maybe people might be thinking of ways to what do you call it, to use that new Ancient Gear card. We have Ancient Gear Catapult. This is from Structured Deck Machine Reactor. Super rare. Looks like it's going low on listings as well. 26 listings. It did have a price spike, but then it came down. Does it have any other versions? It does have other versions. It has a common version that's at 23 listings. Looks like this one's worth something. Actually, I'm more concerned about the common than the super rare. The common looks like it's at 390, 278, 349, 490, 499, and then $5. So definitely something you might want to go dig through bulk for if you go open up some Legendary Duelist Season 1. Let me just take a quick picture of this so I won't forget later to go look through my bulk and look for it. But yeah, it looks like both copies are low on listings and the super rares are going up to like $5-ish. But yeah, those commons, definitely something worth looking at. And we talked about Wyvern. There was one more Ancient Gear card that I think I wanted to talk about here. Is it Gear Drill? I don't think it was Gear Drill. Oh, we have Ancient Gear. I think it was Factory. Was it Factory? We have Factory also kind of worth something too. It looks like it's at 8 listings. 281 for a commons. Does this have any other printings? It does have other printings. So we have commons from Dark Revelation worth like $3. No, we have plenty of versions available. I think this one's just because it's from the older set. That's why it's so low on listings. But yeah, we have other common versions available. So nothing worth looking at right there. We have Ancient Gear Frame from Legendary Duelist Ancient Millennium. 36 listings. Let's take a look at this one, see how it's doing. So we have one copy here at rare. I guess that's the highest rarity. Then we have comments from Legendary Duelist Season 1 also going up. We do have a reprint for it. It comes as a super rare, an OTS Horror Impact 26, which is the most recent one, right? Or was it the last one? Did we just have 27 or 26? I'm sorry, I need to get more organized and updated with this. This was the last one, not the recent one. The recent one is 27, so this was the last set. And it looks like it did come as a super rare. So you guys could go pick up super rares, which is technically a higher rarity than rare and common. But yeah, if you guys want to go check your bulk and see if you have common versions of this, these look like they're like $1, $1.25, $1.60, $1.78, I think up to $2. Same with the rares. these look like they're at least 131, 175, 193, heading up to $2 as well. So we have a lot of ancient gear stuff kind of trending up in price. Another one I need to take a picture of to check through bulk later. And let's see, I think ancient gear, I think it was an ancient gear fusion, but not the secret rare. I want to take a look at this one from Maximum Gold. You guys could come in, you guys could go and check on TCGPlayer for ancient gear card to see what else is going up. But these are the ones I wanted to talk about because I think I might have some of these. I did open up a lot of Maximum Gold, so I know I have a good amount of ancient gear fusions rares. Looks like these are heading up to $1, so it's something worth noting if maybe you opened up a lot of Maximum Gold too. It does have two other versions, Secret Rare and Ultra Rare, but that's the one I opened up a lot at, and they're kind of going lower on listings. I wouldn't be surprised if these go up to $2. But yeah, that's enough for ancient gears. We could go and talk about that some other day. Next card on our market watch can be Silhouette Trick. I think this might be a good card to pick up. It is one of those trap monster cards that you are able to play in the Odeon strategy, and Silhouette Rabbit could also set this card. It says if this card is special summon, you can target one. You can target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of illusion monster you control, negate their effects until the end of the turn. So it'll be probably one because this card will be special summoned as an illusion monster. This card special, you can target face-up cards up to your opponent up to the number of illusion monster you control, negate their effects until the turn. So yeah, it's kind of like just a negate that you could bring out. If this card battles a monster, it'll maybe be two negates since it'll be this one and Silhouette Rabbit. So you could probably get like two negates from this. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by battle. You can only activate one Silhouette Trick per turn. And special summon this card is Infect Monster, Illusion, Dark, Attack 1500, Defense 600. This card is also treated as a trap. For it being a quarter century secret, I think it's a good pickup at $8. I'm pretty sure this card could see some play in the future and go up even higher in price. Maybe in Argo Stars it could see some play too. So definitely something worth looking at. If you guys don't want to spend money on the quarter century though, you could get access to the card just by picking up the Ultra, which is under $1, which I feel like might go up too. And speaking of Silhouette Rabbit also continues to go up in price. We just got the new Odeon strategy Amazing Master, so people are looking at this card to be able to play in that deck. 39 listings. We have $18.44, $18.90, $17.99, $18, $19, and $19 for the secret rare version. It did just get an ultimate rare version, which we'll take a look at right now. No, it did come in ultra rare, right? Ultimate rare. There it is. Does have a quarter century as well. The ultimate rare from OTS 27 pack looks like it's at 34.35, 33.57, 34.40, 33.50, 37.93, 38.99. It was a little bit higher a couple days ago. I think I saw it at like $40-ish, but looks like we have $34 listings now. And I think I also saw it at a low price point of like 20-ish. Yeah, when it came out. But it looks like now we have a new price point at 35. So let me know how you guys feel about Silhouette Rabbit and if you guys think it's going to continue to go up in price. Bistio Dispatter looks like it's starting to go up a little bit in price. I said this was a good pickup around like 10-ish, 9-ish dollars, but now we have it moving up to like 12-ish, 13-ish dollars. Not really sure why, but I mentioned that this card could probably be teched in like dragon builds or something. We have 45 listings for the Prismatic Secret, which is the one I would probably go after since it's technically the highest rarity. And then the ultra rare is at 54 listings, which is a little bit pricier than the secret, maybe because it's the original version. Yeah, it's hitting $13. And then this Prismatic Secret is hitting like 12-ish dollars. So yeah, definitely come in and pick up before they start going up even higher in price. I don't know what deck it would be used in, but I'm just saying it's one of those cards that, you know, just could come in the meta anytime if a dragon deck is able to go into it. I did see a lot of Core Century Secret Rare cards going up in price. I only threw in a couple in this market watch to keep this market watch interesting, but I do want to do another market watch highlighting a lot of the other ones that I saw. The first one I saw going up in price was Mirror Force. Low on listings, 12 listings, was sitting around $30-ish. Now we have only a German sitting at $34.95. Then we go up to $45, $45.99, $46.85, and just going up to past the $50 mark right there. We're supposedly not getting this. Quarter Century Stampede is supposedly the last set where we're getting Quarter Century Secret Rares in, so that's going to be the last of them. So I think that's why people are rushing out and just buying out different Quarter Century Secret Rare cards. But Konami could easily just turn these Quarter Century Secret Rares into like Starlights someday. Maybe they have like a Quarter Century Rarity Collection 4 or something. I mean 5 or whatever, 6, 7, where they could just put in Starlights instead of like putting in Quarter Centuries. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I guess buy at your own risk some of these cards if you guys are going after Quarter Century Secret Rares, because Konami could easily just print different rarities of, like, let's say Mirror Force. They'll just put it in as a Starlight in another reprint set. But who knows? I'm not Konami. I don't know the future of card prices. I don't know when they're going to reprint or print cards. So, yeah, buy at your own risk. But I'm just highlighting and showing you guys what's going on in the market. This is Blaster, the Negation Fortress. We just got announced a new K9 archetype that's coming out in the Scythe set, I believe. And it's basically rank 5. So this Blaster is one of those cards that might see some play in the strategy, since it lets you basically special summon itself for free. If there is a column with no cards, you can special this card from your hand to a zone that in that column. So yeah, since this is a level 5, it's just basically an extender. Was sitting around like $2-ish, $3-ish. Now we have it sitting at $6.98, $6.99, $6.99, heading up to $7-ish. So this is a new high price point for this card. Initially, it was going up a little bit because of Cyber Dragons, but now since we have that new K9 rank 5, level 5 archetype, this card might see some play in that. Let me know how you guys feel about this Blaster, the Negation Fortress. You think it's a good tech for the K9 archetype. Clockwork Knight looks like it's starting to go up a little bit in price slowly. It was sitting around like $2-ish, but now we have it at 64 listings. Looks like it's moving up. We have 318, 330, 330. Then we go up to 425 with a little wall right here with 15 copies. 450 and 460. So slowly starting to make its way up to the $5 price point. Honestly, I haven't really seen too many Cyber Dragon builds. This could be probably used in the with the new XYZ cards, ABC XYZ cards that came in Maze and Master. Maybe that's why it's getting bought to play in that strategy. I was playing this in Cyber Dragons, and I still don't have a build that could really take advantage of this card. It's kind of slow, but maybe the XYZ ABC archetype could use this and found a way to, make it actually go off. That's why it's starting to increase. Let me know how you guys feel about Clockwork Knight. I think this is a really good card. It's a link 1, but yeah, I just have no real way to like abuse it. We just got announced this new Psychic support as well, so I want to take a look at Emerging Teleport. The Quarter Century Seeker is the highest rarity. These were sitting around like $8-ish before the announcement of the support, but now we have them at 21 listings. Our cheapest listings is now at $21.68, so it basically doubled in price. $21.69, $22.95, $23, $24.20, and then $25 on the first page. I think this card could possibly increase a little bit more once we get the new Psychic support, just because it's one of the better starters and extenders for the Psychic strategy. It says special summon one level 3 or lower Psychic monster from your hand or deck, but banish it during the end phase of the turn, so you don't have to pay, and it's just the free special summon. It doesn't negate the effect, so I think it's a really good card. And I think this is at 3 now, if I'm not mistaken. It used to be, I think, limited or banned. Now it's at 3. Tachyon Transmigration. We just got some new Tachyon support, Galaxy Eye support in Maze and Masters. This is technically the highest rarity. If you want to play higher rarity, we have 12 listings on this card. It used to be around $6, but right now we have the cheapest listing at $14.99. Actually, this is $20 shipping because it says $4.99 shipping. Then we have $22.75, $22.85, $23.99, heading up to that $25 price point. Let me know how you guys feel about Tachyon Transmigration, and if you guys can see it continuing to go up in price or maybe coming back down. I'll let you guys decide if you guys want to go in on it. I would say just if you want to just access to the card, we do have a reprint from Mason Master that comes as a rare. We have OTS Tournament Pack comments under 50 cents, and then we have maximum gold rares also under 50 cents as well. So you have access to different rarities, common and rare. But yeah, prismatic is technically the higher rarity. Crystron Quarion Drax. I wanted to take a look at. I think this got a reprint, didn't it? Yeah, it just got a reprint in the Maze and Master sets as a rare. So I expect this card to go down in price. It was sitting around like, what was it sitting around? I think it's at $16 the market price, right? We have market price at $16. So I guess these were sitting around like 16ish dollars. Actually 31. These were sitting at like 16.31 February 23, so above $20. Now that we got the reprint, they came down, so we have them at $7.90, $7.95, $8.09, $8.48, $7.99, $9, so under $10. But yeah, I'm glad Konami went in and reprinted this card because it was getting pretty expensive. Now we have a rare for more players to access if they want to play the strategy. We have number 67 Paradise Smasher going up in price as well. This is being looked at as a tech for the K9 archetype that was revealed. Basically, it's like a rank 5, level 5 archetype, and so people are going after this card because it is a rank 5. It has actually a pretty good effect. If you could get a third material on this card, you could actually kind of up your chances of this effect going through. It says once per turn during your main phase 1, you can detach 2 materials from this card. Each player rolls a 6-sided die twice, and the player with the higher total roll cannot activate monster effects nor declare attacks until the end of the next turn. So it's a floodgate. Once per turn, while this card has material, if a player rolls a die or dice, you could treat one of those die results as 7. So yeah, you would need to put an extra material to kind of up your chances of that. But this card used to be sitting around like $2. Right now, we have 62 listings on the market. It has came down a little bit from its price point that it was a couple of days ago. I saw it around like the $15 price point. Right now, we have it at $5.49, $5.50, $6, $6.12. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about number 67 Paradise Smasher. We'll probably take a look at some other rank 5s on our next market watch to see what other cards people are looking to tech for this K9 archetype. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Paradise Smash and if you guys think it's a good tech to run. We have Gravekeeper Spy, another quarter century secret rare that's getting bought out. We have 5 listings on the market for this card. It used to be sitting around $13. Now we have our cheapest listing sitting at $30, and we have it going to basically that's like $36, $37, $35, and then $40 on the first page. Yeah, I guess this is for like older formats. I know this card only has a good amount of printings because it came out from the quarter century Bonanza set, but technically this one is the higher rarity. So that's why it's getting bought out. We do have secret rares also from Joey's World. Looks like is that the highest rarity? Then we have the super rares from Champion Pack, which are worth $200. Do you guys see this card hitting close to this price point? Let me know down below. Technically, the Core Century secret rare is a higher rarity than the super rare, right? I'm not the only one who thinks that, right? Then we have ultra rares, parallel rares, we have gold rares, commons, we have platinum secrets, gold rares. There's so many printings for this card, but the ones that we should pay attention to the most would be these two right here. Yeah, it's crazy how the super rare, I know it's from Champion Pack, which is harder to pull and harder to get than the Core Century secret rare, but technically the Core Century secret rare is the higher rarity. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Another Core Century secret that is going up in price of Rizio Detonator. This card is at 6 listings right now. We have our lowest listing at $135. Then they go up to $220, $249, $249. Not only is it used in the Rizio strategy, but it's also used as a target in different decks, like a Metatronus target. My brother recently picked one up because he wanted to use Metatronus and get rid of the Rizio Detonator on their opponent's field. So it's not only being used in Rizio, but it's being used to go against Rizio. We have the ultra rare from Crossover Breakers at 35 listings. This card used to be at $2. Now it's at $8.80. $9.99, so heading up to the $10 price point. We do have a collective rare version available that's at 28 listings. Let's see, this one used to be at $22 and it has moved up as well at $33.94, $33, $35.99, and then $35. Rizio did just get 7 Tachyon, which is going to help the deck's consistency a little bit. If Bonfire gets hit, 7 Tachyon is going to be the new. Is it 7 Tachyon, right? 7 Tachyon is going to be the new card that they use to replace the Bonfire, and it's still expected to be one of the better decks of the format. They also have new support coming, so Rizio's here to stay for another format, I want to say. Obedience School was going up in price because it was being looked at for the, what was that archetype? Yummy archetype. This card was up in price, hitting the $3-4 price point, but it has came down since. We have 73 listings on the market. We have it now back down at $2. Now, let me know how you guys feel about Obedience Good. If you guys think it's gonna see a price spike again. We have super rares from the 2014 Megatins. These are at like $2-ish, and then we have super rares from Legacy of Valiant also starting to reach past the dollar price point. So it's something to keep a lookout for. I heard someone, I forgot which market watcher, said that Obedience Good is one of those cards that could be maybe reprinted in the set where the Yummy archetype is going to be in as a rare or something. Do you guys see that happening? Christian Smiger, I guess this card is one of those Christian cards that hasn't had like a reprint in a while. We have commons from Invasion Vengeance at 16 listings, and we have commons from the 2017 Megatins, which look like they're at 12 listings, and it looks like the market price is way up. Well, not way up, but like for a common, it's way up. We have commons from Invasion Vengeance sitting at, let's see, $229, $238, $399, and then $4.59, so heading up to that almost $5 price point. We have the commons from the 2017 Megatint, also heading up in price, $3.49, $3.50, $3.98, heading up to, that is basically 7, 4 plus 5, $9 price point. That is crazy. Definitely something you want to go take a look through your bulk for and see if you have. Another card I need to take a picture of to be able to look through bulk right now after I'm done with this market watch. And then we have Fossil Dine, another quarter century secret rare. We used to be around $12. Now we have 11 listings on the market. We have it pushing up to $27, $34.99, $35, heading up to almost a $40 price point. I wonder how long these price points are gonna hold before we start seeing listings appear back on the market. We have 11 listings, and if people buy them out, how long will it take for them to appear again, people to list again, and what price point they're going to be settling at? It's going to be an interesting ride for quarter century secret rares. Gore's Emissary Darkness, another quarter century secret that has been getting bought out. We had it sitting at $15. Now we have it pushing up to $35, basically $40, then $50 and $51 right here on the first page. So that's another one, probably past format. A card that is getting bought out. Pantheism of the Monarchs. We have sitting at, let's see, we just got announced some new Monarch support. I think it was like 3 new Monarch cards. It used to be around $1.87. It's a super rare from the structure deck Emperor of Darkness. Right now we have it at $9 for lightly played first edition. Then we go up to $10, $10.50, $11.99. I think this card is used as a 3-of because it says send 1 Monarch Explorer trap from your hand to the graveyard, and then you draw 2 cards. And then also, once it's in the graveyard, it lets you add a Monarch Explorer trap by revealing 3 of them, and then your opponent chooses one of them to add to your hand. So pretty good card, which I think is ran at 3-of. I'm pretty sure we'll get a reprint for this in the future. So I would say sell now while the hype is up. But then I could be wrong also, and they just shoot up in price. The Extraction Sword of Memories looks like it's still holding up in price. We have, I believe, 2 printings for this card. Both come in common. 19 listings for Dark Illusion. Looks like these are around $4.50. No, that's heavily played. We have $6, $7.50, $7.56, $7.94, $7.95. So yeah, these are still holding in price. and that's because the Buster Blader Destruction Sword build with Blue Eyes is one of the ways you could actually play the Blue Eyes strategy if you don't want to use the Primite engine. Alistair is also one. Alistair Invoked Engine is also another way you could play it, but this is another one that I've seen some success. 9 listings for the one from the 2017 Megatins. We have it at $7.50, $8.50, $10, and then heading up to basically $7, $8, $9, $10, $11, $12 on the first page. Let me know how you guys feel about the Destruction Sword of Memories, and if you guys could see it holding up in price or coming down later on. Lebellion the Syrian Dragon is another quarter century that's been going kind of up in price. Only has 10 listings on the market, and it says it's been going down. It used to have a price point of like 70-ish and then came down to 67, but right now it's coming back up to $70 with only 10 listings on the market. So something you might want to keep in mind. We have $79.15, so heading up to the $80 price point. There is another branded card though that I think you guys might want to pick up. I think it's Rimbrum, I think. Damn, branded, sorry. It is finally found it. Rimbrum the Striking Dragon is the one I was looking for. It's the quarter century that I think is a good pickup, since a lot of the other branded stuff is already quarter century and going up in price. This one is one that might be ignored. It's at 91 listings that come from the 25th anniversary tins, and it's only at 260, 276, 295, and 298 and 310. Comparing it to a lot of like the other branded cards, I think it has a high possibility of like going up in price. So that's just my opinion. I don't know the future of card prices again, but that's just what I feel, and I'm going in on it. Not saying you should, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know how you guys feel about Rimbrum the Striking Dragon down below. Trickstar Life Stage, we did just get some new Trickstar support in Maze of Masters. And so this card only has one printing. It used to be around 273. Right now we have it going up to 645, 647, 694, 695, 794, and then 805 with only 27 listings on the market. It looks like we also have some other Trickstar cards that are going up in price. We have Trickstar Foxglove Witch from Dual Power going at 57 listings. And it's starting to recover right here by the look of the graph. Starting to make its way up to the dollar price point. We have Trickstar Deveratis. Is that what it's called? Trickstar Deveratis. This is an ultra rare from Savage Strike. Also only has one printing, it looks like. This used to be around 270, 285. Now pushing up to 322, 419, 434, 450, 495. So starting to head up to that $5 price point. Looks like Trickstar Carobane also is going low on listings. Only 26 listings for this card. Used to be sitting at $2. Now we have it pushing up to almost a $5 price point, between $4 and $5. It looks like we do have other rarities of this card available. We have it as an ultra rare, which is at 28 listings. So go check that Savage Strike bulk if you guys maybe open some. But it looks like $5. So heading up to that $5 price point. It's always nice to see some of these cards from like other sets, from older sets that were just bulk going up in price. Another one I need to take a picture of and go check bulk for. We have a couple more cards left. We have number C103 Ragnafinity. This is rare from Primal Origin. I believe only has one printing. And I think this one is being looked at as a target for 7 Tachyon because you're able to search a Lancia with this, because Lancia is a level 5 and this is a level 5, rank 5. And it's a fairy. Lancia is a fairy. This card used to be sitting around like 4 cents, 16 cents. Now we have it at 46 listings. And it has shot up in price to $6.95, $6.99, $7.49, $7.50, $7.95. Let me know how you guys feel about number C103 Ragnafinity. Is there another one that can search it? I think this one can search it too. This is a spellcaster. No, that one can't search Lancia. I think this one can search Lancia though. C102. Number C102 Fairy, rank 5. It's a light. Actually, the other one can't search Lancia, can it? Because it's not a light. This is a water. So I wonder what this one is being used for. It is a target for like 7 Tachyon, but it can't search out Lancia because this is a water. And 7 Tachyon has to search out something with the same attribute. and level, right? If I'm not mistaken. 7 Tachyon. Reveal one number exceed monster in your extra deck that has a number between 101 and 107 in the same. Add one monster from your deck to your hand with the same type or attribute as that monster and the same level. Oh, okay, so it could search it out because it has the same type or attribute. Okay, so this is another searcher for Lancia, as well as number C102 Archfiend. What is it? Archfiend Seraph, because this one's a light fairy and a rank 5. This one's going up in price as well. Used to be sitting around $5ish, now pushing up to $12.99, $13.93, $14.77, and $14.80. Moving on, we have also some new psychic support that was announced. We have Overdrive Teleported. This only has one printing. I've been hearing people say that this card isn't really good for the deck, but people are always hoping that it could be good. This card cannot be special summon. You could pay 2,000 life points to special summon 2 level 3 psychic type monsters from your deck. This effect can only be used once while face up on the field, so you can't even like cheat it out. You have to find a way to be able to like normal summon this. So you have to special summon something and then normal summon on top of it. I don't think it's gonna take off, but it is going up in price. 19 listings. I think it was sitting around like $14ish. Now we have it pushing up to $20, $21.99, $22.99, and then $24.99 on the first page. I would say get rid of it while the hype is up. I don't see this card being part of the psychic strategy. Probably like for older formats, yes, but not for the newer formats. There's so much better cards you could run other than this. Psychic Processor, another psychic card that only has one printing from Phantom Nightmare. It says you can banish this card. You can choke special summon up to 2 machine, psychic, and or cyber monsters from your hand, and they can attack directly this turn. During standby phase of the next turn this card was banished, you can add this banished card to your hand. I don't really like its effect too much because it says up to, so you don't really have to have 2 psychics in your hand to be able to take advantage of this effect, but still you have to bring this out, and then all it does is kind of get you a special summon. Let me know how you guys feel about Psychic Processor and if you think it's going to be a good card to run. I don't like it, but I could be wrong. I don't play Psychics. I don't play the deck. I don't know how good this card could be in it. It was sitting around $1.56. Now we have 46 listings on the market. It's starting to push up a little bit. We still have listings at $150, $159, $158. Then we hit like $2.99, $3. So yeah, it's starting to go up in price. I know the Quarter Century Seeker is one that shot up in price, which we'll be taking a look at right now. 7 listings on the market. The Quarter Century Seeker was sitting around $17. Now we have the cheapest listing at $30, $36.99, heading up to that $40 price point. Again, I don't like the effect. I think there's better cards to play out there, but it could be useful later on with the new psychic support. We do have Super Quanta support also that was announced, but I want to take a look at one other psychic that is also heading up in price and going low on listings. Psychic and Punisher, one of the better boss monsters for the psychic strategy. 9 listings. We do have different printings of it since it came out in the 25th anniversary. Actually, oh no, it did come out in a very collection 2 set, so we have different printings of it. But the Quarter Century Seeker is technically the highest rarity. This card used to be sitting around like $4ish, but right now we have it pushing up to $830, $962 with shipping, $9.99. So pushing up to that $10 price point, and then going up to $13.98, $14.97 on the first page. I think this card could go a little bit higher the closer we get to the release of the psychic support, just because it's a really good boss monster that they're going to be able to go into. We'll see what happens with Psychic and Punisher, but yeah, I expect it to go up a little bit higher. Super Quanto got support, and we have buyouts going on. We have the ultimate rares right here at 11 listings, going up to $25.87 lowest listing. Right there we have rares from Wing Rider, Super Quantum Mech Beast, Grand Post, 10 listings. So definitely you want to be looking through bulk for these cards if you guys have some. Looks like the cheapest listing is $7.99. We have Seeker Rare, Super Quantum Mech King Great Magnus. This is the big boss monster that they can make. It is, let's see, we had it sitting around $2. Now we have it pushing up to $25, $33.95, $33.98, and then $50 on the first page. We do have another budget printing available if you guys just want access to the card, from dual power to ultra rare, which is sitting under $1, but I expect it to go up later on, maybe two. Super Quantum Mech Beast, Magna Liger, 14 listen. I actually found one of these in bulk. It was sitting around 94 cents. Now we have the cheapest listing. It's gonna be us, Return a Chance, at $19.99. Then we have $20.95 hitting up to the $25 price point on the first page. We have Blue Layer from OTS Hornet Pack at 6 listings. Looks like the cheapest listing starts at 10. We have Quantum Red Layer, super rares. Looks like this card is sitting at 31 listings and starting to push up to that $2 price point. Green Layers starting to push up to the $2 price point at 24 listings. Super Quantum Mech Beast Ouroboros at 49 listings. Looks like these are above $1. And I think that's it for the Super Quantum stuff that's going up. I know Red Layer has a ultra rare printing. I'm not sure why it didn't come out there. So Red Layer has a common printing, which is at 18 listings, and these are starting to go up to $249, $270, $280, $299, and then $347 on the first page. We had Super, which we already took a look at, which are like $2, and then we have the Ultra Rares at 14 listings. This was actually getting a double buyout because it's a level 5, and so K9 was gonna be able to use it to like extend or something. But these were sitting around $2. Now we have it at $14.24, $12.75, $15, $16.35. Only 14 listings on the market, hitting the $17 price point on the first page. I'm pretty sure this is just because hype, support just being announced. They'll probably come down later on. So right now would be a good time to go dig through that bulk and sell these off while the hype is up. Later on, I'm pretty sure you could pick these up for a little bit cheaper. So if you're looking to pick some of these up for Super Quantum builds, I would wait a couple months for this to calm down, for the hype to calm down. But if you're looking to sell these off, sell these off. So Monarch support was announced, so I wanted to take a look at a couple of them. Looks like the Core Sentry Caius is sitting at 28 listings, still not above its market price of 60, but something to just be on the lookout for. We have, I kind of want to just look at the Core Sentry ones, although there's other cards like this is Duelist League, so that's always kind of low on listings. We have Super Rare Mobiuses at 22, 9 listings. We have the Mega Monarchs. I don't think those are gonna be used in the new strategy. Let me know down below. I didn't really see what the new strategy does. I just saw that it was announced. We have Super Rare Grand Rocks at $9. Not $9, 9 listings. We have Core Sentry Ryza going low, 18 listings. Looks like it's at like $12-ish. We have Ultra Rare Caiuses at $13-ish. And what else? We have Testalos. Looks like this one is above market price at 11 listings. This is the Quarter Century version. Was sitting around $4-ish. Now we have it at $25, $27.50, $28.50, $29.21, heading up to that $30 price point. We also have Mobius right here at 4 listings. This one was sitting around like $6-ish. Now we have the cheapest listing at $17.49. Then you go up to $25 and then $40. All Monarch hype. I'm pretty sure these will come down in price. Maybe. Because it's also, Monarch's also used in like past formats, so maybe. And I think that's it, right? That's the last one I wanted to take a look at. The Prime Monarch. Oh, okay, this one's good to look at. The Prime Monarch. Only 11 listings for this card. This is a super rare from OTS Tournament Pack 2. These are now at $6, $10, $9, $5.74, and then climbing up to the $25 price point on the first page. So definitely something you might want to take a look at in bulk if you guys have some. Does it come in common? I think we have rares from Maximum Gold, haven't gone up yet, and then we have commons, but the super is the one that's getting bought out. And let's see what other Monarch stuff we could take a look at. Duelist League. I don't really want to look at Duelist League because they're all low on listings and they're hard to get. I think that's it. We have super rares, rares. Yeah, I think that's the most. What do you call it? That's the thing that went up the most. It looks like Return of the Monarchs is also something that has started going low on listing. So this will be the last Monarch card we're gonna take a look at before we move on to the last card. Anything else you guys see? Let's take a look at it. The Return of the Monarchs. This one has three printings available. The structured deck comments still around like under $1. But we have the ultra rare from the Mega Tints and ultra rare from Spattle Specters going low on listings. 30 listings for the ultra rare. Looks like these are pushing up to $3, $3.99, $2.68, $2.99. So now a $3 card. What was it sitting at? Like $1.82 is what it was sitting at, but now pushing back up to $3. And then we have the one from Shadow Specters at 22 listings. These are now pushing up to $2.44, $2.95, $3, $3.99, $2.79. So like $3 or $4 for these. Be on the lookout for those. But if you do just want to pick up something to play with and get prepared for the Monarch stuff, you do have comments available. And last card on today's Market Watch can be Eldritch, the Mad Golden Lord. So I know we have the Odeon archetype, which is basically trap monsters. Eldritch plays trap monsters. We have Argo Stars, which are trap monsters. Eldritch was one of the first decks to, bring one of the first competitive decks that. No. There was another deck. I think Apophis or something. There was another deck that used trap monsters that was competitive, but this one was the one that was here when I got back into playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So that's what I remember it as, a trap deck that uses trap monsters. The Secret Rare from Blazing Vortex looks like it's at 35 listings and kind of slowly going up in price. We had this sitting at like $1 back in December, but we have been moving up to $4.25, $3, and then they quickly go up to $5.50, $5.05, and then $5.20. So just something you might want to keep an eye out for. It says 1 Eldritch monster plus 1 level 5 or higher zombie monster. I know Eldritch is also getting 2 new cards. I'm not sure in what set as well. But yeah, they're getting new support, and I think people are anticipating it to be good, and maybe that's why they're looking at this card. Or maybe the new support, it helps bring out this fusion monster out pretty easy. Or easier. This card's name becomes Eldritch the Golden Lord. While on the field, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. You contribute 1 zombie monster and target 1 face-up monster opponent controls. Take control of it, but it cannot attack or activate to affect this turn. It's a 3,835 defense monster. We'll see if it takes over. But if you guys just want access to the card, you guys don't have to worry about the higher rarity Secret Rare. We do have rares available from Maximum Gold. That's going to be it for today's Market Watch. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Return a Chance. Remember to leave your comments down below. I always love hearing feedback and other cards you want me to take a look at. We're all here to help each other out in the community and stay aware of what's going on in the market. This is Ricky572. We'll see you guys next time.